The smoking gun. We have been told that Earth is in space, which is said to be expanding. Outer space has very low density and pressure and is the closest physical approximation of a perfect vacuum. But no vacuum is truly perfect, not even in interstellar space, where there are still a few hydrogen atoms per cubic meter. The video clip you are about to see shows a simple vacuum chamber observation. It is a low pressure rather than a vacuum. We will examine the pressures involved in the observation, then apply the known scientific laws, logic, and reason to determine our situation on Earth. Average atmospheric pressure at sea level, 101,325 Pascal, 760 torr, 1013.25 millibar. Molecules per centimeter cubed, 2.5 times 10 to the 19th molecules, 25,000 trillion molecules. During the observation, there was a maximum 51,000 times pressure differential between the inside of the bell jar and the outside atmosphere at sea level. Smoke or gas under the influence of a 51,000 time pressure differential. Gravity that is said to exist cannot prevent the diffusion of the smoke or gas at a 51,000 time pressure differential. At only a 51,000 times pressure differential, the smoke diffuses into the area of lower pressure in accordance with the second law of thermodynamics. The smoke, or gas, is not prevented from diffusing away by any force present or anything that could be thought of as a force. Deep space, which is said to be expanding. The pressure of space is quoted as being 3 times 10 to the negative 15 Pascal, 1 times 10 to the negative 17 torr, 1.33 times 10 to the negative 17 millibar. Molecules per centimeter cubed, 10 to the negative 6 molecules, or 0.000001 molecules, or 1/1,000,000th of a molecule. Excuse the maths. You need to scale up the volume to get to one real molecule. What would happen to the gases of the atmosphere? A pressure differential of approximately 76 trillion between deep space and atmospheric pressure at sea level. This is a simple observation that anyone can perform or view on YouTube. The observation is self-explanatory. If you think you live on a globe flying through infinite expanding space, then what are you breathing? Because it sure isn't air. Some people may bring up the principle of a gas density gradient within the atmosphere. And then the water degasses and starts to boil. Rivers, seas, and water bodies begin to decrease in volume, and living things suffer a most horrendous fate. No atmosphere, no liquid water. No us. Thank goodness we don't live on a space-traveling globe. The logical conclusion from this observation is incontrovertible. There is no other explanation. There is only acceptance or denial of the facts and an unbroken law of science. The acid test of honesty. How might someone respond to this observation? If anyone says this observation is incorrect or the conclusions are mistaken, then ask them for their personal empirical evidence, recorded, dated, and time-stamped observations based on the scientific method to support their statement. When empirical evidence is not forthcoming because they do not have any, then one or more of the following will be used. 1. Obfuscation. 2. Deflection. 3. Word salad. 4. Direction to a model. Or 5. Ridicule. When the person employs one or more of the 5 distractions listed above, you will immediately know the person is either A. Disingenuous and lying to you, B. Cognitively impaired, or C. Suffering cognitive dissonance. Whatever the person's reasons, they are being dishonest and should not be trusted. Where does this leave us? We still live where we have always lived, just not there. It's an amazing place full of fascination and wonder. Observe, explore, and experience. My sincere thanks to Karen B. for her technical support in the production of this video, and my apologies for not thanking her for the last video she did for me. Dedicated to Nathan Oakley for his stewardship of the purity of the scientific method, a most precious and precise tool available to humanity to help us explore and understand the nature of our reality.